Welcome back to Final Apex, everyone, as we now get started with our 5th match involving the MWE Women's Championship. Coming down to the ring is the former MWE World Heavyweight Champion, leader of the Purple Thunder Empire. She is the Purple Thunder Goddess, Kapengmabula. Yeah, she returned unexpectedly during Kris the Icon Kennedy's title match against Melanie, the former champion, when Kapeng had put Kris the Icon Kennedy through a flaming table, sending her a message that she is next in line to become MWE Women's Champion. And then Kris the Icon Kennedy returned a favor during her match against D. Hollywood, putting her through a flaming table. And now Kapeng is gonna try to hurt Kris the Icon Kennedy's ego by winning the MWE Women's Championship.
Are you ready? You think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready. Bow to the masters. Break it down.
And here she is, folks, the current MWE Women's Champion and member of D Generation X. She is Kris the Icon Kennedy. Yes, Kris the Icon Kennedy at Rage in a Cage defeated not only Melanie, but she also defeated Lady Liberty and Kapengmabula to win that very belt. And now tonight, here at Final Apex, the final click review, the last click review of 2009, she has to defend that very belt against the very woman who put her through a flaming table, Kapengmabula. Yes, Kris the Icon Kennedy on the last MWE Clash had one of the most grueling matches in her career when she fought the Purple Thunder Enforcer, the mega heel, Lioness Mazzani. And now tonight, here at Final Apex, Kris the Icon Kennedy will have to try very hard to keep that very women's title around her waist and away from Kapengmabula, the Purple Thunder Goddess. But it's going to be very tough, for this will be a tough match for Kris the Icon Kennedy here tonight. And here's the referee showing these two the very belt these two ladies are going to be fighting for tonight here at Final Apex, the MWE Women's Championship. On the line here tonight in this very match. You do not want to miss it. Already the bell sounds. These two ladies starting things off with a little grapple here. Trying to go for a punch, but Kapeng counters. Ooh man, Kapeng with a European uppercut on Kris Kennedy. And already Kris rolled out of the way on that leg drop attempt. Kris Kennedy now putting in a chop to the chest of Kapeng. Ooh man, knee to the abdomen by Kapeng. Man, trying to go for a chop, but instead puts in a punch. Missed that punch, but gets kicked in the abdomen. Kris the Icon Kennedy with a scoop slam. With a scoop slam on Kapeng, but Kapeng hits Kris the Icon Kennedy with a nasty low blow. Kapengmabula now on the offensive, and now she's about to... What's she going? Oh man, oh no. She's putting on the figure four leg lock on Kris Kennedy. Putting pressure on the legs of Kris Kennedy. She's putting pressure on the legs of Kris Kennedy. Kapeng is putting in work on that submission. Putting in work on the legs of Kris Kennedy. But Kris, fighting with all her might, was able to get out of that submission attempt. That was a close call for Kris Kennedy. Because if she stayed there a little bit longer and ended up tapping out to that submission, she would have ended up losing that very belt to Kapengmabula. As Kapeng is still on the offensive here, Kris Kennedy is in trouble here because her title is on the line. But Kris was able to get out of that grapple attempt, but wasn't able to counter that arm drag counter. Kapeng grabs Kris, but Kris was able to get out of that grapple attempt and delivers an arm drag of her own to Kapengmabula. And now putting in those stomps. Ooh, man, devastating hip drop on Kapengmabula. Another one on Kapeng. Kris Kennedy is on the offensive. She's about to, ooh, gets hit with a thumb to the eyes by Kapengmabula. Kapeng is putting in work in this match. Ooh, man, nice hip toss by Kris Kennedy. Kris Kennedy definitely putting in work in this match as she puts in a grapple on the Purple Thunder Goddess. But Purple Thunder Goddess Kapengmabula was able to counter, putting in those punches to the face. Well, blocked that one, did Kris. Kris Kennedy with a neck breaker on Kapengmabula, putting in those stomps. Kapengmabula with a nasty neck breaker and a German suplex. A German suplex on Kris Kennedy. Many apologies for the botching commentary. Anyway, putting in those combo attacks. But Kris Kennedy trying to get a little breather there. Irish whip reversed. Ooh, man, missed that grapple attempt. Chop to the chest by Kris Kennedy. Kris with an Irish whip. And now what's she gonna do? Kris Kennedy with a DDT off the top rope. A DDT off the top rope there. And now what's Kris gonna do? She's got to go for a little grapple here. Dragging her to the rope there. Raking her face onto those ropes. Trying to rake her face onto those ropes. But Kapeng was able to stop Kris Kennedy in her tracks there. This match is getting very intense, folks. Anyway, Irish whip reversed by Kapeng. Ooh, man, clothesline by Kris. Gotta remember, folks, this is for the MWE Women's Championship. And now, Kris going up on top. What's she gonna do? She was about to go for the corkscrew moonsault, but wasn't able to completely hit it because Kapeng was trying to roll out of the way on that one. And now doing a surfboard stretch on Kapengmabula, working on the back of Kapeng. This match is getting very intense, folks. Another hip drop. And now Kapeng with a nasty low blow on Kris Kennedy. This match is getting brutal. And we will be right back with more action here at Final Apex. So don't go anywhere, or else you will miss it.